Another high-profile Bangladeshi figure falls in the face of popular protest. These students came out to demand Chief Justice Abidul Hassan step aside. The demonstrators were clear in their demands and reportedly warned of, quote, dire consequences if he did not leave the post.
I urge everyone to come out onto the streets until the Chief Justice and other justices resign.
And it wasn't just students calling for Hassan's resignation. Relatives of victims of enforced disappearance under the government of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina also came out calling for justice. They alleged the judiciary failed their loved ones.
The judiciary didn't run an investigation nor deliver justice. We want all of those involved, including the Chief Justice, to resign. Then we'll file a case against all those who filed false lawsuits and tortured innocent people. They must be brought to justice as well.
Hassan was a loyalist to ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. He was appointed to head the Supreme Court in 2023. His downfall began when he called a meeting of the country's High Court and the Supreme Court judges to discuss working with the new government. But students say they won't tolerate any connection between the judiciary and Sheikh Hasina's Awami League. They're hoping the newly formed interim government, headed by Mohammed Yunus, will help them establish a judiciary that operates without any influence from politicians or other authorities.
Tajul Islam is a journalist with the Daily Business Standard newspaper in Dhaka. Welcome. Do you expect more resignations from people who held high-ranking positions under the old regime?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, the students are talking about anyone. The students are demanding resignation of anyone who was previously linked to Sheikh Hasina's government. So it is very likely that they will get to some other people and ask for their resignation as well, especially if they are really high officials of who served Sheikh Hasina during her regime.
Tell me, how safe is Bangladesh? How safe are the streets right now for any religion or minority?
Well, we had a few instances of robbers attacking attacking some of the houses inside Dhaka and outside Dhaka. Right after Sheikh Hasina fled, after the fleeing of Sheikh Hasina, it created a vacuum. We had zero law enforcement, and everything. Fortunately, it stopped at some point because the students stepped in. For example, I can talk about myself. When I went to sleep last night or the night before that, I had to stay on alert that there might be a robbery attack on my own home. But then I heard the students. They were chanting slogans. They were walking right in front of my house, and they were announcing that we are here to protect you. This area is currently safe. We will be on the street all night long, making sure that there are no robbery attacks. And students have already created multiple volunteer groups on WhatsApp and other platforms where they communicate with each other, where they communicate with the people who live in those areas, and they respond. They send a team anywhere where there's a possible tension of a robbery or anything like that.
We'll have to leave it there. Journalist Tajul Islam, thank you for bringing us the latest there on developments in Bangladesh. Students in Bangladesh are stepping up the pressure on public officials linked to the ousted previous government. The Chief Justice and 5 Supreme Court judges have resigned in a shake-up of the judiciary.